How's everyone doing today? This is the Unknown Emperor, and we're going to be taking a look at Going Medieval Early Access. This one has been on my radar for a while, so overall I think I'm going to enjoy it. I hear it is a bit slow at the beginning, so hopefully we can get through this. We're going to go new game, and I guess we'll do a standard playthrough on normal difficulty. A New Life gives us a whole bunch of food and equipment and 3 settlers and some decent clothing. Lone Wolf is just one dude. Wow, that'll be rough. Or we can make our own. Not gonna make our own. We're gonna go to pick a New Life starting conditions. We'll just randomize the map. Take a medium one. I guess we'll stick to the valley. These are the people's stats that they have, and this is the group skills. This dude's really good at carpentry, medicine, and smithing, and this guy's good at a lot of stuff, but she's not what we need, so we're gonna randomize her. Definitely don't need that. We have anyone in melee? Melee. 10. Well, culinary, we're through the roof. We'll randomize him, try to get us some more stats. We'll go with that. Normal start, New Life, and the Valley. Yes, we're going to take show tips. I have played a few games, but overall, I think this will be like my 4th game. It does get kind of slow, so I'm going to play on the highest speed here once I get up and running. Yeah, I know about the beginning part, so we're going to uncheck. All these goods. Gonna turn the screen a bit. There we go. So it's all lined up for square. Now come up here to manage, and this is where you can people assign gear. So we want them to get all the weapons, all the shields, and all the armor. And that's good. Come up here to schedule. This is where you can schedule where and how you want them to work. So I typically do a leisure at the beginning and the end of the day and one in the middle. And I typically do a work, and then I copy and paste and paste. That gets them up and running. So our stuff is gonna rot if it stays on the floor, but we need some sort of castle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have them clear cut a whole bunch of wood. We're gonna turn the speed way up. We need a stockpile. I like to keep this indoors. We'll just make a real 10 by 10. We'll start with a 10 by 10 hall. Destroy that, and we'll just go 9 by 9, and that'll allow us to build some walls around it. We do have something blocking the way, which is not going to allow us. There we go. Toss a little doorway in there. We can build another 10, 10, 10. We'll toss a staircase. Whoa, see right there. Nope, don't need the door up there, ladies and gentlemen. And there, and there. This will allow us. You're gonna need some beds. Gotta keep the people happy. One, two, three, four. Gonna need something to do in their free time. Toss that there. Another religious item. And a gambling table. All this takes a ton of wood. We have 205 left. Can we change the name of our city? I do not know. Do not think so. I may have missed that aspect. I'd normally name it something fun and exciting like Rome or Jerusalem or some sort of city of great ancient power. But we're gonna take our little, we'll stick our little butchering table out here. Campfire out by the door. A basic research table. And then we're gonna need a ton more wood, so we're just gonna come in here and clear cut that. I found that you always wanna set these until you have, so you're not trying to keep up with what needs. So until you have 10. This will keep everything going. And the same thing until you have 10. And this is the same thing for research until you have enough. Why are you unhappy? I do know the mood is quite key in this. Slept outside, lacking entertainment. What we can do is here, come down here, put a little roof over our people. That should make them happy, so they won't be sleeping outside anymore. Man, they do build quite fast on the highest game speeds, which is ×5. Yep, nope, yep, ×5. And now in order to get into there, you're going to hit Control. You scroll it forward, you'll notice in the upper left hand corner, that's the layers that's going down. Eventually you will see it start to pan down. So yep, right there. Now you can see what's inside. Can't see anything. A little bit. I normally play right there, but when combat comes, I may speed it up. Someone should be a hunter for the group, so you want to come down here and you want to make sure he goes out there and hunts. This dude was still gonna come down here, hunt this deer. Ooh, too far. We are going to need some sort of staircase. Get up there. So what we may do is we may build a little outpost and toss a door in there. Since we have an ample supply of wood, they should be able to build this fairly quickly. Wood is it's a very hot commodity in this game. You will use a ton of it. You always need to have a lot of it. Now they're gonna go to sleep. What we can do is we can come down here, toss the staircase in. And therefore this will put as you see Can't put. I try to build a secondary roof over this. We'll let that build up. We'll see how far they get before we run out of some serious wood. These are your resources here up on the right. Not going to go through each one of these. You can look into that yourself. They will gain skills as they do a lot of repetitive work. These are the tutorials it runs through. You click on them, it explains things. We do have research. We can pick our first one. This explains the whole research table. We're going to take and get one more. We hold off for something more thrilling. That'll be tough. I'll wait for. We'll go for agriculture next. We'll unlock a farm. See right there. See now that we have a truss. We gotta be careful with our wood. We are coming to the end of it. Did we get it all built? Almost. You don't want to lay out a lot of stuff at once, because you only have 3 people and they still have to cook and butcher and do stuff. What we will do is we will come down here and harvest these berries. And we have 3 woods. We will need to come down here, do a little bit of cutting. The trees will grow back. As you see, our people are gaining skills. I forget where those are. There we go. Tells you how much more they need in each one and what they're gonna do with it. These stars, they increase very passively. You have 4 times the XP for using this skill. So you specifically assign them to it. It will increase it greatly throughout the game. What we're gonna do is, since our 4 corners are built, we're gonna get this little floor up and running. We're gonna get our thatched roof, which requires hay. What we will need to do is toss some wooden beams in. Ooh, that one is off just a wee bit. We should be fine though. I will take this one down and cancel. Destroy. We'll put another one up to keep stuff somewhat symmetrical. And we'll take another beam and put it there. Then this should allow us. Whoop. There we go. Rotate up. That should allow us to have another roof. They did harvest all this edible fruits, but you will learn that they do not like eating raw food. Eventually they will get upset with it, so you want to keep the meals. Lacking entertainment, very thirsty. So brewing is probably going to be next. As you see, we got our little castle, our little fort I should say, little Mont Bailey coming up and around. And they're just gonna build. These are different tools you have to collect different resources and or destroy things. These are base structures, the production chain, the different furniture, leisure activities, some unmarked graves if you really wanna. Probably gonna need some of those. These are wooden stockades. And these are wood piles. This is our first farm. So where are we gonna put our first farm? It looks like we'll probably want to put it. Probably want to put it out here somewhere. We'll take our first farm. We're going cabbages, black seed carrots, barley, herbs. It tells you the grow times. 20 days, 21 days, 17, 20, 19. We'll take cabbages. We'll do a small one right here. We'll do a 5x5 of that. And we'll do a 5x5 of the wheat. The herbs. And the berry trees. We're not going to do that. We will do some hay. They will take their time and they will dig and get that all set up and running. We got any more research? And we have 4 available. And everything seems to be up and running. And the autosave's gonna click in. This is the start of the game. These little icons up here means that the villagers will not gather it. So you want to make sure that you don't click too many of these off at one time, but you can do so. If you do too many at one time, they will just start to gather them all at once. As you see, we still have materials laying about. This should be, if I click on an object, we're still decaying because we have not put a floor down. So we shall simply come here, just toss a floor down. They will grab wood, sticks, whatever is needed, and they will start to build that. Which is fine for the time being. This is the basics. You don't want to build your structure too large at the beginning because they will spend most of the time building. Since people are rare, I wouldn't say rare. They come fairly slow unless you make a custom game setting where you have like start out with 4 or 5. You really need to somewhat organize your people. And then you can set them what each task settlers will do. You want this guy to hunt. That's when he has stars, and this guy you want him to tend. That's where he has his skill sets, and smithing is definitely there. Definitely want them to research that. You kind of want to optimize what their job skill sets are. Because if you come here with 0 or a blank box, means they will never ever do that. Oh, the settler slammed the door, should leave Roderick outside. We're gonna help him. You can always use the help. We have Roderick here, he's a very good hunter. He's good at construction. He's very good at tailoring, so we're gonna put him to 1 there. Ooh, we also have enemies now. So we now have enemies showing up. Don't forget, with someone new, you have to set what they will take. You want them to have any weapons, any shields, any headgear, and any armor. For the time being, I'm not going to specify who gets what and when. Take a look at our, oh yeah. Got all the floors in. You can commandeer someone. to specifically do something, and that is the draft button. Now, since they are sleeping inside, they should be happy. They are still building floors. Izzy's still chained up. I actually don't know how to get rid of those chains right now. He's chilly because he's probably not wearing anything. And where's his schedule? So we're gonna copy and then paste. And that'll be his work schedule. How much food do we have? We have some food. We have some cabbage. Got some raw meat. Production idle. Production idle. So we're probably not going to do anything for a bit. We want them to get caught up on items to construct. Eventually the bad guys are going to come. As you see, they're going to play and do things and then continue to build. As you see, they can fail at building things, which is the obvious point of leveling them up into certain attributes and skill sets. Our berries are back, but we're going to let these guys finish up. What they're doing. And hopefully they will get... the game will tell you if the settlers are idle. It tells you what each one's doing up here in the left. And they're going to come down here and collect wood and resources. Takes a long time to decompose. And he's going to eat. Now they're going to try to tend the farm. Maximum yield in 3 days. You see a little frowny face come up. There's usually something up with him. Slept in an uncomfortable bed. Well, sorry, boss. You don't need wooden weaponry. Bow table. Tailoring may be nice. Yeah, settler got wounded. He's gonna come back and is a whipped back. Movement speed and evasion chances down. Oh, and this guy's gonna heal him. We still have 10 hours left until these guys show up. We will probably take brewing next. We have a little source of berries over here. This will get us up and running. So hopefully the first attack will come. And that should be close to the end of the 30-minute mark, which is about what your first playthrough will be. It's pretty well standardized. It is an early access game, so usually within about the first 30 minutes, you'll get to pick up a new person for your town, but then the bad guys will come and try to reclaim him. Which is fine. Just as a heads up, anything left outside, they will destroy. But I have noticed when I put them inside these little structures, they tend to become very hard to click. So I tend to keep them outside. The game is still early access, which is fine. How come you have not picked up? Oh, weapons because you don't have any ability to use them. Ah. We will not bow to them. Here are the bad guys, and it says we can attack. Can they even get out of there? Oh, yes they can. We're gonna grab everyone. Come back here. Want everyone up here. Then you're gonna take the people with the bow. We can right there. As you see, they're gonna somewhat fight. It did destroy some of my works. And you always want to tag team them, 2-on-1. And we're just gonna got him. So now everyone can go back to work, undo them. We're going to come down here and everybody can do what they want. They will bury the bodies and they will heal up if they are injured. Well, this is a pretty good stopping point for us. We have defended ourselves against the first enemy intrusion. We're gonna have some new equipment, have some enemies to bury, some people to heal up. So if you like what you saw and you want me to continue to play the game, let me know, subscribe and like, and have a good day.